I think that was one of the big things for me over this last couple of months, that I had to forgive myself for being human.
Just recently, the entire Oscar slap debacle happened, and it left us in a state of shock and discomfort. Many people out there were pissed at Will Smith for thinking he could slap anyone he likes, while the rest of the audience was confused as to why Chris Rock would even make an insensitive joke like the one he did. But now, news has surfaced that a major celebrity has chosen sides. Today, let's talk about how Chris Rock is stunned that Rihanna is on Will Smith's side. Without further ado, let's dive in and find out more. But before we continue, please give it a like and hit the subscribe button. It really helps me grow the channel so I can bring you the hottest tea every week. It was none other than Rihanna who gave Will Smith's new flick a glowing review. The 54-year-old actor shared the music icon's response to his film during an appearance on the Emancipation red carpet earlier this week. She had seen it in October with a group of his famous pals. Smith said to E! News,
Rihanna loved the cinematography. She could not get over the look of the film and how it felt.
The actor of Aladdin continued by saying that he could tell what his buddies, such as Dave Chappelle, Tyler Perry, A$AP Rocky, and Kenya Barris, thought of the film after seeing it as well.
The thing that's great with black people is they talk to the screen the whole time, so you don't have to ask people's opinion. So I didn't have to ask anybody's opinion from the room.
In late October, Smith posted photographs from the screening, including a group shot of the A-listers following the film on Instagram. As he wrote in the photo's caption, "Amazing party. I appreciate your interest in #emancipation and your decision to attend the screening. I really hope you did." Barris added in his own words of love for the film in the comments section of the post, "This night was magic, and your movie is definitely something that will stay forever." Smith plays Peter, a slave who escapes during the American Civil War and embarks on a dangerous journey to find freedom from the plantation owners who almost murdered him. Since slapping Chris Rock on stage at the Oscars in March, which led to Smith's resignation from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences and a 10-year ban from attending its events, this is Smith's first picture since then. A video of Smith apologizing to Rock for the incident was shared on several social media platforms in July. In the video, Smith said that his actions were not typical of the guy I want to be and that he had been out of line.
I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world.
The premiere of Emancipation on Apple TV Plus will take place on December 9th and is now playing in select cinemas. Now, all of this means a lot right now because anyone who supports Will or Chris automatically goes against the other person. And since Riri chose to show her support for Will's movie, it clearly depicted to fans that she might be choosing sides after staying quiet on the subject for so long. Now, let's go over their relationship a bit. Riri and Rock are close friends. In fact, there were even speculations that the two were paired together. This clearly shows that they had a strong bond. And if Rock finds out that his pal Riri chose someone who slapped him, it's very likely that he'll be super pissed. It can possibly turn into some beef because she has done other stuff in the past that might have irked him. Comedian Chris Rock can attest to the fact that Rihanna does love playing hard to get into the dating world. Earlier, he had said that the Fenty Beauty founder had rejected his advances at a gathering for professionals in the field. The 57-year-old quipped that Rihanna's lack of interest might be due in part to their age gap, but she denied this. Since Rock is 23 years older than the rehab singer, it's hardly surprising that she rejected his advances when he asked whether she was interested in a romantic relationship. The next conversation was reportedly fraught with awkwardness. When Rihanna debuted her Fenty line in New York in 2016, Rock was there to express his support for his buddy. When Rock went to take a shot at the umbrella hitmaker, let's see what happened that night. Rihanna's rejection of Chris Rock has led many to wonder why. In his Netflix special, Chris Rock, Tambourine, Rock said that he had made an effort to flirt with Rihanna, but that she had turned him down. A little time after the father of two's divorce from Mally Compton Rock was finalized, the two went to a Hollywood party together. The pair, who wed in 1996, divorced the following year. After a lengthy hiatus, Rock decided to test the waters and see whether South Carolina native Rihanna might be interested in pursuing a romantic relationship with the musician. After a short conversation with the Grammy winner, Rock could see from the Grammy winner's look that she was not interested. Can we assume that Chris Rock likes Rihanna? Yep. And who could blame him? Who of us doesn't love or obsess over Riri? We know he likes her because of a couple things that happened in the past. Rock had hosted the 2016 Academy Awards only months before making his embarrassing attempt on the Fenty Beauty creator. And during that gig, he made another joke about his prospects of ever getting to sleep with Rihanna. When asked if she'd ever date him, sources said she thinks he's funny and one of the best comedians of all time, but she's not looking to laugh in the bedroom. She's looking to shake, rattle, and roll. Now, if you consider all of their histories, the rejection, the rocky friendship, and now Riri picking sides when she clearly shouldn't, we might end up with some beef in the coming months. What do you think? Will Rock swallow his pride again, or will it finally be the thing that pushes him over the edge and brings an end to their friendship? Also, here's another kick. Chris Rock might be hurt more because this is not the first time one of his friends ditched him for Will. Just a couple of months after calling Will Smith just as ugly as the rest of us in response to the Oscar slap, comedian Dave Chappelle has backed Smith's return. Despite criticizing the Oscar winner for slapping Chris Rock, 57, at the 2021 ceremony, the comedian, 49, happily posed up with the Oscar-winning actor, 54, during an early screening of his next film, Emancipation, on Monday. Besides Chappelle and Smith, the photo also features the actor Tyler Perry, the couple Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, and other celebrities. Smith is attempting a career comeback with his first big project since he startled Academy Award viewers earlier this year by slapping Rock on stage for making an insensitive remark about his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. On the first night of their UK tour in September, Rock and Chappelle made light of Smith's smack. Dave stated, "Will did the impression of a perfect person for 30 years, and he ripped his mask off and showed us he was just as ugly as the rest of us. Whatever the consequences are, I hope he doesn't put his mask back on again and lets his real face breathe. I see myself in both men." So, while he did try to support Rock by saying all that about Will, he still went to his premiere, which clearly showed which side he was on. The fans were also pretty confused as to why they would go to the screening of someone else's film who is known in the industry for slapping your friend. Sounds weird, right? We can only imagine how angry Chris Rock must be now. First Chappelle, then Rihanna. It looks like even though he was the victim and he got slapped, he's still facing the trauma as more and more of his friends start ditching him. Poor guy. So, what do you think about how his friends are not supporting him? Do you think Rock is justified in making some drama out of it? And if you like this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week, where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.